Okay, guys, this is Maine beer review number 87. Yes, we're going to do a Maine beer review. And this is Alaskan beer review number 4. And it'll be really, it's goodbye. It's c'est la vie, end of story. We're going to turn this baby off. But I just did something I never freaking do. I ran over to Rolling Fatties just now and I grabbed a beer. And Rob tried to outsmart me. See, because I'm at 97 beers or 97 stars, and I'm shooting for 100. So I come up to the bar, and he buys me a beer. But I know what he's freaking doing. He's not being a nice freaking guy. This is total bullshit. I know what he's doing. I can't get a star if he buys one for me, but I outfoxed him. A friend was sitting at the bar and his girlfriend needed a drink, so I bought her a freaking drink, and I'm up to 98 stars, baby. And tomorrow, our son Anthony and our son-in-law Justin and our grandson Parker are coming to visit, so I'm going to go over there and grab some salads. That's going to take me to 99 freaking stars. And so when we get to 100, we're gonna freaking do something, but I don't know. But that's gonna be like cool. Anyway, so I've been at Rolling Fatties, and I never do that before a Maine beer review slash Alaskan beer review. I've been over to the Maine beer shed, and I grabbed some sopressata, and I grabbed some eggs. There's nothing. I discovered. I cannot believe it. I've been cooking for so long, and I discovered freaking fresh eggs. I either grab them from Jordan's or I grab them from the Maine beer shed, and you can't beat it. But I grabbed something else, and it's this. Oh my God! I tell you what, it's this. It's this crooked. It's called Crooked Face Creamery, and it's this ricotta cheese, and it's a pesto basil pesto. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to try this tonight. I haven't had this for a while. And this ricotta is so beautiful. I mean, it is so creamy. It is just a tint of green color that I would never want to cook with this. I mean, it is fantastic, but we're going to try it. And I use it as a spread. And I like a real plain cracker so it doesn't draw away from the cheese itself. Let me try this. I mean, this Crooked Face Creamery, they started slow. They started small. But I'm going to tell you, guys, I think, believe it or not, it's so good. I mean, I don't want to say because Whole Foods picked them up. But when Whole Foods picks up a product, you know they freaking see the numbers writing on the wall. And let me have another piece of this, or another taste of this. But this ricotta cheese, it's you could cook with it, but I'm going to tell you something. I can't imagine. This is just beautiful. Just eating it just plain with a plain cracker. Amazing. And you know, I went over to Maine Beer Shed because one thing about the Maine Beer Shed, like I say, Anthony and his family is coming in tomorrow. Are coming in tomorrow from. They live down in Brunswick. I always want something special. And if you want to give your guests something special, you got to go over there and get that frickin' sopressata and that frickin' ricotta cheese. I mean, it's to die for. Anyway, I'm going to put my knife away before I poke my frickin' eye out. And I ran over to the Maine Beer Shed. Yesterday I got the cheese. Today I ran over there. Let me do my cracker. And I've discovered these Maine craft brews in the last 2.5, 3 months. And I've been talking about this Woodland Farms Brewery, and they make a whole line of great beers that I've enjoyed in the last couple months. But they're non-alcoholic beers. You got to, if you haven't tried them, you got to try them. I've tried a Witty's, light beer. It's there's a porter IPA, a little more beer tasting. But today, for the first time, I was over at the Maine Beer Shed, and I grabbed one of these non-alcoholic beers again, and this one's called Ruby, and it's a sour. And again, sour is something I discovered in the last couple months, and I'm gonna friggin' tell you something. This is absolutely. I love the sours, and I'm loving these non-alcoholic beers in the afternoon. Burp one, and that's not even from this beer. It's from Rolling Fatty's beer. But anyway, you gotta try this Ruby Sour by Woodland Farms Brewery. It's barely, just very, very, very subtly sour, and yet it's got a great taste to it. Again, I would call this a vacation beer, a morning beer. If you don't want to drink booze in the morning on vacation, having breakfast, whatever, brunch, what a great beer this is. What a great drink this is for someone who doesn't like the taste of beer even. And that's the second burp. That's a Rolling Fatty burp. But anyway, it's a non-alcoholic sour, Woodland Farms Brewery, and this is absolutely my favorite non-alcoholic so far. I'm going to rate this baby 8.6. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I could drink these all day long. And again, Brian over at the Maine Beer Shed today told me that I guess Woodland Farms Brewery is actually coming up with another flavor. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, just because this Maine Beer Reviews / Alaskan Beer Reviews are coming to an end, I'm not going to stop drinking beer. Let's see, what else tonight? Okay, let's get to the Alaskan Beer Review. This is pretty cool. This is a big, big, big friggin' can. This is if you think this looks big, it's 19.2 ounces. They go from that 11.2 in Alaska up to 19.2. And this is from Cassix Brewery in Kenai, Alaska. And let's pop this baby. And again, it's 19.2 ounces. So between that beer I had in Rolling Fatties and this one, it's going to be friggin' munchies after this. Okay, let me try it. Okay, remember, one sip means 3 swallows. And this is a blonde ale. I think I'm going to like this. Damn, Timmy. Timmy, my buddy up in Alaska, is the one that got me these beers, these Alaskan beers. And you picked out some beautiful beers. I mean, you couldn't have just blind picked these. You must have put some thought into it because if you've been listening, I know you've been listening to these beer reviews. And this is a blonde ale from Beaver Tail Blonde Beer, and it's from Cassix Brewery up in Kenai, Alaska. Let me taste this again. This is pretty good. It's named after a beaver-style airplane, and and I don't know what it is with these Alaskans, but yesterday, what are we talking? Panty peeler. Okay, we got a naked woman riding a reindeer, and today they've got a cheesecake type World War II pinup here on the tail of this airplane. And again, seaplanes, I guess, are a big deal up in Alaska. This is a light beer. It says it's got like a hoppy flavor, but by no means is it a hoppy aftertaste. Let me taste this again. We'll get a color check. Good beer. Let's get a clean glass. Nothing like a clean glass. And let's get this baby checked. Okay, yeah, this is, I'm going to do some homework. I mean, granted, this is Alaskan Beer Review number 4. We're not going to have any more Alaskan beer reviews unless my buddy sends me more beer. But again, this is pretty filtered too. So that's the combination Maine, Alaska, first burp, number 2. Alaskans. I'm betting. I'm going to talk to Timmy. Burp three. Um, these things are filtered. Look how clear this baby is. I mean, it's not super super clear like Budweiser, but it's definitely more filtered than a lot of these beers we've had that were really opaque. Okay, let me taste this and we'll score it. Timmy, this is a great beer, buddy. You picked me four winners. Man, you picked me exactly what I like. And I tell you what, you know what I'm gonna. Well, never mind. I mean, what I'm not gonna say nothing. But Timmy, again, I can't thank you enough for sending me those beers, uh, buddy. We're gonna score this. Man, I'm gonna be freaking shit faced by the time I get through tonight. I mean, not that I'm a lightweight, but after a quick beer at Rolling Fatties and a 19.2 ouncer, um, I'm going to feel it. But like I say, I'm going to hit some more of this ricotta cheese, break open that sopressata, and maybe make myself a sandwich after this. But this is a blonde ale by Casix Brewery out of Kenai, Alaska. And a side note, I watched a chick flick this afternoon with Ginny, and it was The Proposal. I love that freaking movie, love it. And granted, it wasn't filmed in Alaska, but they have enough Alaskan shots that it's pretty cool. And anyway, a score. Damn, I'm scoring this baby 8.7. I mean, there's no ifs or buts about it. Jesus, I like to visit Alaska someday. Really like to do that, but we'll see what the future brings. Anyway, guys, what else tonight? Guys, that's it. That was Maine Beer Review number 87. This Ruby from Woodland Farms Brewery. This was Alaskan um, Beer Review number 4, and it's this is coming to an end. Guys, I can't thank Timmy enough, buddy. It was great getting in contact with you again, and we're going to have to call each other at least once a month um, from now on out. I mean, I really enjoyed visiting with you and talking about friggin' old times. It was hilarious, and it's always friggin' hilarious how we picked the conversation up that we had 3-4 years ago. Debbie, it stands for goes for you too. I'm going to be contacting you more. And like I say, the door's always open. You're always invited up here to Ginny and me. You're going to love Maine if you get up here. So, guys, that's it. These Maine beer reviews wouldn't have been possible without the Maine Beer Shed. And Rolling Fatties, I love those guys over there, too. So, till not tomorrow, but, guys, for tonight, it's Beaver Tail Blonde. And it's salute, drive careful, and thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you later. It was a friggin' scream.